When I started as a city clerk, I was using a manual typewriter and a rotary dial phone.
Julie Bartell has been working as a city clerk for a long time.
I was fortunate enough to work with the city of Minneapolis for 30 years and then come out here to Lino Lakes, and it's been a great challenge and transition, and it's been a lot of fun for me to come here because the variety of duties that I have here is greater, so I've learned a lot.
The work of a city clerk can vary depending on the size of a city, but no matter what, the job requires a lot of focus, a lot of planning, and a lot of details.
I'm a detailed person. That's the kind of skills that you need for this job.
In her work as city clerk, Julie is secretary to the city council, the city's record keeper, the data practice officer, secretary to the charter commission, and she's also the city's election administrator, a job aspect which takes a lot of her time.
For most of the year, we actually start working on elections in April.
The work starts with finding and training election judges who will oversee each polling place.
Elections are somewhat up and down. You know, there's a lot of preparation that goes in, but always, with the goal of having that preparation at the polling place and having a smooth experience for people to come in.
Then it's getting the equipment and ballots ready to go.
Testing of equipment is a big part of the security of our election system. We deal with the vote scanning machine, the auto mark voter assistance machine. Those machines are all tested with ballots to make sure that they're counting accurately numerous times. We have just to make sure that people can have confidence that they're operating in absolute accurate form by the time when they are delivered to the polling place for elections.
When Julie is now working on elections, she enjoys finding more efficiencies for the city and its residents. One thing she has been focused on is digitizing years of records and codes.
The city code is actually a document that contains all the regulations and laws of the city. I knew that I was going to be able to bring that online to make that more accessible. Lots of different areas where I felt like I could contribute. So it was an exciting time, and I'm still excited about it. I'm still trying to think of ways to to serve the residents better.
She's also working on housing records. Every single house in the city has its own file.
There was a room at Old City Hall that contained nothing but old records, and I'm talking about a large room here. So we've brought that down to a very small group of records. We're working on property records, so there's a file for every house in the city. Those are being digitized, and those will be accessible to the building inspector out in the field on a tablet.
Beyond the really big projects, she's also finding simple efficiencies with the city council, working with them to save paper and to get information faster.
I worked with the council on the transition to electronic packets for them. I worked on writing a couple licensing regulations, including the special event ordinance that guides special event regulations in the city and helps people when there are commercial large events in the city. We have a process that people can go through to make sure that that those are going to come forward safely and people that attend are going to be in a safe environment. So I'm proud of that.
Julie knows that not everything she does is easily visible to city residents, but she knows that what she does has a daily impact.
There's a button that's close to my heart, and it says on it, "Nothing works without clerks." So that's kind of our motto in the clerk world, and we know that we work behind the scenes a lot, but we know that our work is important, and we take a lot of pride in it. And so, I'm proud to be a part of it, and I hope that people can appreciate that that there's someone at City Hall that's watching out for the important kind of clerical work to make sure that their city runs smoothly and their city has a good record and that their elections will be secure.
And while she is busy working behind the scenes, she likes the daily work that she is able to do.
I enjoy my job. Just generally the basic duties that I have. As I mentioned, it's a good fit for me. So, doing something that you love and working with government, which I enjoy and which I find really interesting, keeps me motivated and kind of excited.